We are live, coming to you from the great town of Lavallette, New Jersey, to talk to you about the great sport of baseball. I love baseball. Jake loves baseball. It's the Talkin Yanks pregame show. Yanks versus Rays, Game 2. Heartbreaking loss yesterday. It sucked. Thanks for joining. Jake, how you doing?
Jimmy, James Johnboy. Biggest series of the year, a lot of people are saying, and we had one of the more dramatic games of the year to start the series off. Did you catch the game yesterday?
I did see some of the game. Yes, that's correct.
There was a really exciting 30 minutes or so for Yankees fans.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's been 20 hours of sadness.
There's been another murder.
There's been a murder in Savannah.
That's why baseball's better than football. At least for this reason. This part of baseball is better than football. Like, we don't have to wait a week. Next day, we're back. Try and do better. Right?
Yeah, I mean that's why baseball is great. Yeah, it was brutal. It was a great game. Edwin put on for his city. If you listen to the pregame show, you knew that. I said Edwin and Hicks were either going to have huge days or nothing days. They had huge days, so I liked that. And I might have a little spin about that in my what to watch for today. That'll keep you watching. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think if this was Talking Rays, we'd be like, man, we just showed the Yankees we're in it for the rest of the season. And then you turn it off and you'd be like, boring. I'm going back to Talking Yanks. Talking Rays is garbage. And so now you're back here, and the Yankees. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. We talked about early season vibes. The Rays can very much play their way into the division with a strong series. The Yanks could have really separated themselves. And yeah, if they come out and they say, damn, that was brutal, now let's just dominate these next three, that would be cool. Or the Rays are saying, we're here, we're steers, get used to it.
Wow. What an intro. Good job.
That's why I prep them.
Now, yesterday was brutal. All these games versus the Rays are gonna be good games. It's gonna be like yesterday. They're gonna every game. The last 5 game versus the Rays has been a game where you could show a non-baseball fan and they'd get it. They'd be like, "Wow, this is good baseball. This is intense."
Yeah,
we've had a lot of really good close games. Heartbreaking yesterday. Got a rebound today. That's like, it's kind of it's not a must win, but it's
no going back to your ex. Rebound.
I'm not trying to say this is a must win, but I'm trying to say is that they need to come up for this game. If they come out and are dead, that's terrible. They need to come acting as if this is a big game. We need to see intensity and grind.
You know what the problem is, Jim?
What?
If they lose this game, it's not a problem that they lost this game. The next 2 then are like, holy smokes.
I just want to see urgency from the bats.
Okay.
I want to see a better approach, more grinded out at bats, and
I like the approach yesterday. You and I differ on that.
Yeah, I did not like the approach yesterday.
Because I think we'd be happy with the approach if Chapman was a little more lights out, and we'd say, wow, Snell looked good and we got him.
No, I wanted to, yeah.
We got him out of the game, but yeah. That's,
Yankees lineup is as follows. DJ LeMahieu is leading off, Jake, and playing third base. Aaron Judge is batting second, playing right field. Luke Voit in the 3-hole. Kind of don't like that. Gary catching. Edwin Encarnacion's DHing. Gregorius at shortstop. Hicks in center field. Glaber second base. Guardian left field. Sabathia on the bump. Sabathia has really good numbers versus this Rays team. And in the last 4 starts, or 5 or 6 starts, if you go back last year, have been really good versus the Rays. Listen, when I give you opinions on the lineups, if you were to combat me, I wouldn't put up a stink. I'd be like, yeah, I don't care.
Who are you looking at?
What?
Who are you looking at?
I would switch. I'd put Hicks way higher and Voit way lower.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the analytic geeks are going, well, the third batter in the lineup doesn't see the most runners on base, actually. But yeah, I mean, our 3-hole has now been kind of a reward players for slumping. Didi went in there for a day to try to spark him. And now Voit, who's looked pretty rough since he's come back, he slides into the 3-hole today. And, I mean, when you visibly have two memories in my head of watching the last strike in a pretty big at-bat of the game, doesn't seem like a time to reward. But that's just us. But lineup only matters oh so much.
I got something for you.
What's going on over there?
It's a flavor that I can't put my...
Okay.
I can't figure it out, but it's a very common flavor. It'll come to me. It's strawberry Laffy Taffy in a drink.
Yeah.
Strawberry Laffy Taffy in a drink. Bang. Anyway. Rays have Darno, the Yankees' daddy.
Who?
Travis Darno. You know what would be cool?
Oh, that guy.
You know what would be cool?
Would be cool.
If CeCe just made him move his feet. I don't want CeCe to hit him.
People are talking about that. That's been hot on the web.
It needs to happen.
That's been hot on the web.
I don't fucking hit him because he's been owning us. That's pretty weak.
Two
But you need to make him shuffle his feet a little
Two
bit.
of CeCe's best pitches to righties are his cutter in and his slider at your back foot. It should just be a heavy dose of those all day. Don't care what he does.
Yeah,
But it should
I like
just be those all day.
I think CeCe. Why would CeCe hit him? I said CeCe should not hit him. I said I want him to make him move his feet.
Shuffle him, baby.
Too comfortable.
Do the Stingray shuffle. Do you know what that is?
Do you know what that is?
Okay.
Tommy
One
Pham.
sip of bang and you're lost.
Bang. Tommy Pham batting second. DH. Brusso playing second. Batting third. Diaz at third base. Garcia in right field. Meadows in left field. Kiermaier in center field. Adames at short. Zunino catching. Stanek, the Pirate opener, on the mound. I don't know, man. Like, Darno is who I care about, so I don't care about the Rays lineup.
Yeah, I'm
I don't get the Rays lineup.
Again with Stanek as the opener, which we did know coming into today. And Hicks had a decent day yesterday. It's surprising he's not in the 3-hole because you guarantee him a lefty at bat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we do have a little lineup qualm today. Yeah, and our Rays. I mean, how could you not circle Darno after everything he did yesterday? And we see Meadows come back into the Rays lineup. Slid down a little further. I think we've only seen him really lead off. So yeah, interested to see when his at-bats come up today. If he comes up with runners on base, we still don't like seeing that pretty face up there. So yeah, Ray's going Ray.
Does anyone have good numbers versus Stanek?
Stank.
Ryan Stanek.
Name.
Who got him last time? I posted the...
Who's gonna take
I posted the picture. I said when you get kicked off the pirate ship, and he was all sad.
That was a good picture.
Was a good picture, but so that means the Yankees got to him recently. I forget who it was or how it was, but looks like Brett Gardner has 4 hits and 9 at bats versus Ryan Stanek. Judge 3 for 6 with a home run. I like that. Gardner's got a home run. Okay, Talkin. Glaber 2 for 4. Gio 1 for 2. Just do all that stuff again. Let's do all that
Hey,
stuff.
I've got a little something for you that the people like.
Yeah, a little sip of bang.
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 If the Yankees lineup struggles today and they lose,
Yeah.
is it lineup shuffle time? Like, is it maybe bring Gardy back up to the top for a game and mix things up? Are you there? Would you be there after like a tough at-bats game today? Because I think you are.
DJ's not moving, Judge ain't moving.
Well, I mean, it would be like Guardy lead off, and you slide them maybe down a slot, or you move DJ third. Okay, you're not there. That's fine.
I'm not there. That's not the vibe. That's Boone putting a kind of like a panic vibe out there.
The people would panic, but if you know what Guardy's been doing, you're not panicked.
Not lead off.
And people have wanted DJ to potentially slide down because he was driving in runners so well before.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would be mass hysteria like, what? I think it would be like, oh. I think there would be a chance that it would be like, boys, these games are big. You better do something.
Yeah. Kiermaier has good numbers off CC. 6 for 19, 947 slugging, 2 home runs. Avisal Garcia's got bad numbers versus CC. What a bum. And you know who else has good numbers versus CC? It is Mike Zunino.
Young Nino.
If he's the hero of today's game.
They're 2 catchers, man.
Motherfucker.
Yankee MFer.
So what was your question about Meadows? You think this is the farthest down we've seen him?
I believe so. I think we've seen him like 1 or 3.
Yeah, let's see. He batted 6th against us on May 11th. What's he today?
Good game. I think he's 6.
Oh, no. Is he? Because that would only be the second time in this season. He's batted 6th. And the other time was against us, which is a tough break for you.
That's what I'm telling you,
because you were close to being right.
Oh, I'd still take that all day.
I'd take it if I was you.
Oh my God, that's an A. That's an A. It's a round A.
It's a round A. Ryan Stanek, in his last outings, Jake, in those last 7 games,
hit me.
2 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. 1-0, 2-0, 2-2, 1-0, 1-1. That was the Yankees. But listen to this.
I'm listening.
Oh, listen to this shit. Are you guys listening to this shit? Ryan Stanek's last 4 games versus the Yankees. 6.1 innings pitched.
Yep.
4 earned runs.
Mm-hmm.
4 different outings.
Yep.
That's good, huh?
Whoa.
4 home runs versus Stanek. No. 2 home runs versus Stanek in his last 4 games.
4 home runs versus Stanek in his last 4 games?
2 in the last 4 outings versus the Yankees.
Okay.
So we're getting it.
Cool beans, man.
What are you watching? What to watch
I live
for?
by the quarry. Whoa. You're not even going to talk about CeCe and how good he's been against the Rays this year, Jim?
CeCe's been good against the Rays.
I was talking CeCe.
This season? Whoa. He's got 4 starts against the Rays this season already?
You're
nuts. 7 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run. 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run. 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. Give me one of those. CeCe.
We take one of those.
Karsten. And make Darno move his feet a little bit.
Just move him once.
Gary just cockshot him. Poof.
Gary just falls over on his foot.
Gary takes the ball in the dirt. It bounces. Stay with me. It bounces. It hits the heel of his glove on purpose, right? It pops up off the heel of his glove. Gary goes to snag it with his bare hand, goes to grab at it, accidentally just punches the ball right into Darno's nuts.
Oh, I thought you were going straight dick punch by Gary. I think that would have been a better
That's
tail.
the next pitch.
Okay, so it's a follow-up.
So,
it's
fuck. That wasn't... Okay, I can't get mad at Gary. That was an accident. And then the next time, Gary doesn't even have the ball. Just bam. It's
right.
It's
kind of a longest yard situation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
after
thinking.
The second half. Yeah, I got you. Okay. My what to watch for, Jim. I've got one thing I'm gonna pivot from yesterday, not words, and another thing.
Okay. So
I've
you've got one
reach.
thing you're gonna pivot from yesterday.
One thing I'm gonna pivot
and
from yesterday.
And another thing that's a big reach.
That's such a huge reach.
Okay.
It's hot. I mean, it's on the oven.
Okay.
All right. So yesterday, Jim.
Yeah.
Our 5 and 6 hitters, Hicksy and Encarnacion. I said they were either going to have a big day or they were going to have a nothing day. Those 2 guys had a big day for us, and that's obvious.
Yeah.
Today, Jim, Encarnacion slides up. Hicksy gets slide down. I think he's pissed.
Oh.
Hicksy's pissed. Didi Gregorius slides into the 6th spot. After a day off,
Who's Didi batting behind?
he'd been slumping after Encarnacion.
I like that's smart. That's smart.
They're going to be careful with Encarnacion. He probably gets a couple walks today, and they're like, well, Didi hasn't been great. Let's walk him. I'm going same thing as yesterday. Watch that 5 and 6 slot. I think you can get big days, or I think you can get empty days. I'd like to lean big, that Didi gets it going. He had the off day. He figured it out. He was in the cage, chopping wood. Jim, my big reach today, there's going to be a big double today.
Oh.
In one of the gaps. I don't know which one. It's going to score a couple runs. It's going to be like the play of the game.
Okay.
Because
that's a little different.
I don't like Meadows in left, and I don't like Avisail Garcia in right. I love Kiermaier. You know that.
Hot dog, hot diggity
but
dog.
I don't like the corner outfielders. So I think today we get a big double. I don't know if it decides the game, but it's big. It's one of the plays we're talking about tomorrow. And Hail Mary's dropped.
So your big reach is someone hits a double.
No, an extremely important double. Let's hear yours. What's your crazy what to watch for?
I don't have one.
You have nothing.
Oh,
you have no reason anyone should watch the game today.
No, I have what to watch for, but nothing that's crazy.
Bang!
Whoa, shit, bang. Good call on Didi. I think that Didi needs to. We need to. Well, this was in. I don't think I said this in the pregame show, and I think we have people to listen to the pregame show and not the podcast, and vice versa. I said that I think Didi needs to do something small today because he's been swinging big for a home run, and he's been trying to get out of his slump with a home run swing.
Right.
And the day off, and I think Didi does something small to help win this game offensively. Be it move a guy over a bunt, beat the shift for a bunt, or swing opposite way. A single. Maybe Didi comes up with the runners in scoring position and doesn't have the home run swing. Because I think that's what I'd like him to do.
Okay.
So it's not like I don't think Didi's going to do that. I want him to do that.
So that's not. So you're watching for that, but you don't think it's going to happen.
No. I'm not trying to predict that. I think Didi's going to change his mindset.
Right.
I'm saying I am looking at Didi's mindset because I hope it to be changed.
You're watching Didi's mindset opening.
Because he's been going for big home run swings, and I'd like to not see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's terrible what to watch for, but we thank you.
I think it's pretty good.
Chat is not happy.
Yeah, they
are not happy.
Simon Wah, he says the classic up the middle approach today for Didi, which is what I'm saying.
You never said any of those words.
Singles.
He had quotes.
Yeah.
Up the middle. You didn't say that at all.
We're on the same page, me and Simon.
Okay. Well, let's use your words next time. I think that brings us to the Homer Giraffe.
Carafe.
Dodgers gonna win this year. Mike Sweat 39. How's that worked in the past couple? Homer Draft. It's the Homer Draft. What happened yesterday, Jim?
What happened yesterday is you had a great pick. Edwin Encarnacion with 2 homers. Big at-bats by Edwin. Hopefully that translates. So you're on the board early. It is a 4-game set, so I have room to make up some ground here. And we're going to be at the game Wednesday, which will allow, I can sway.
Right.
I can sway.
Swerve.
Yeah, swerve. You get to go first.
Swerve. All right. We've got the opener today. I'm going to go firmly against your what to watch for, and I am going to take Didi Gregorius with my first pick.
Smart. Not really smart because I wasn't going to take him.
Right.
Obviously.
Well, I just want the home runs.
Obviously. I'm taking Edwin. I think home run hitters come in bunches. He was locked in yesterday, and I'm going Edwin pops another one today. Boom. And then my second pick is Hicks. Like you said, he's upset he got dropped. He's having good at-bats lately and all that stuff.
Okay. I like the Hicks pick.
Cool, thanks.
I like the Hicks pick, man. That's
cool. Thanks, man. I like that you like it. Wow.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
I mean, almost every time I've complimented your pick, that guy's hit a home run. And
Hey,
now
Mom, you'll never guess
you're
what.
gonna go Pretty Little Liars on me?
Jake likes my Hicks pick.
You're gonna go season 3, episode 4 of Pretty Little Liars on me?
Yeah, Jake, he likes my Hicks pick.
Wow.
My mom says she don't care.
She would not care. she would have hung up immediately. Okay. You know what, Jim?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this one?
Yeah.
8-hole. Gleyber Torres gets slid down to 8th. We saw him there with a couple of the nice Yankees lineups where we're like, we're cruising this year out with everyone, and then 2 days later it's Mike Talkman in the 8-hole. Sorry, Mike, we like you. it's not. I don't want to be mean to you. Gleyber gets slid down to 8th today. We like bottom of the order Gleyber. He's saying, what? Why am I not up there?
Get me up there.
I'm young.
I'm fun.
I was an all-star. You guys forget that?
Full of spunk.
And you forget that Gleyber is really close friends with a special person in the building tonight. Rookie the Bat Dog. So...
Rookie the Bat Dog's be in the building?
He's in the building.
Why?
I don't know if he's working the game, but he's in the building.
Why?
I mean, we don't talk as much as we used to.
Why is he in the building, Jake?
Baseball season comes up. I don't know.
Oh, you never know anything I want to know.
Never know anything you want to know.
It's so frustrating.
I've got good news for you, Jim.
Yeah, we pushed yesterday on the over-under.
Bang! Losers. He threw up on his computer.
That made me laugh.
What do you think today's over-under is?
CC versus the opener yesterday was 9. Today's going to be 10.
10. Wow. With the pitching path to victory, with the 4 horsemen available, and how good CC's been against Tampa?
Someone in the chat just said...
Go on.
Mike Ford sucks.
Stacy. She got him.
Why?
She got him. He broke her heart.
I can't imagine, like... Usually you say that. Okay, whatever.
I'm going 9. I'm going 9.
Okay.
Yankees favorites in this game, minus 155.
What is it? It's 10? Yeah, I mean, it was Paxton versus Snell yesterday, and you think it's going to be the same?
CC's been, better against the Rays. I'll take the under.
Vegas...
If you're going to try to bully like that.
Vegas makes their over-under on what the common conception is, and people still don't think CC's good.
Vegas makes their money on how they think they're going to make money.
Yeah.
With losers like you thinking that it's going to go up and up and up and
I think we're getting the under today.
Oh, God. Give me the over then.
Wow, now you're just basing your picks on nothing.
Vegas is playing with your mind.
No. This
You're
is
a
Vegas.
Puppet.
Here's you.
You're a puppet.
No, you're dead. You just...
No, I was using myself as a puppet.
Oh, you're the puppet?
I was a marionette.
Okay. All right. John Boy, who will win it all this year?
Good question,
Stay
Bob
tuned.
Nardaddy.
Yeah, stay tuned. I'll tell you in October.
After it's over. When it's over.
I might tell you, like,
will it still
halfway
be
through the
over?
series. Mike Ford sucks. Cracks me up.
A lot of cussing. So are you going under or over?
That's so mean. Just like, what has Mike Ford done to deserve that?
You don't know, dude. It'd be terrible. Like, you defending him.
I'm not defending him.
Innocent until proven guilty.
If you have a stance on Mike Ford that isn't indifference...
He could have just taken a bite out of this woman's arm.
Okay.
You have no idea.
If it's a personal grievance...
You have no idea.
If it's a personal grievance, I understand it. All right.
Did you take the over or the under?
I took the under.
All right, I'm taking the over.
Okay. Jesus. What else do we have to do? When are you guys going to the shore again? I want to buy beer.
Sure. Oh, my God.
We're here.
I'm there.
We're here. We live there. Which movie is better, Major League 1 or 2-1?
Yeah, I mean, tough to beat an original.
2's not bad. It's one of the better
It's not
sequels
bad.
going, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, the whole formula of 1
is fantastic.
so good.
Yeah. Why won't the Mets trade with the Yankees? We only play 4 games a year. Because if they trade a Yankee...
problem. The owners are worried about the back page.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think the White Sox will deal Giolito? I do not. That would be kind of crazy.
It'd be a good sell high. Not for nothing. If the guy only puts 1 good first set. No, but they're...
Ooh! Favorite question alert. Actually, second favorite question. Favorite question. Okay. What's your favorite team? The Talkin Yanks pregame show. It's my favorite question that we get on the Talkin Yanks pregame show.
I mean, your third favorite question there, should the Yanks look into getting Greinke? Your guy.
Greinke.
City rat.
Greinke has said he can't pitch in New York. Cashman has said we wouldn't get Greinke, so it's just not going to happen.
Boom.
Dude doesn't like people.
Yeah. What's happening with Gio Urshela and Clint Frazier? Gio Urshela playing really good, borderline all-star level Major League Baseball. Clint Frazier not hitting a lot at AAA. Made 1 nice catch. And wow.
I don't understand the... Yeah, I read that question as if there was some news story about them, like they did something together, but you just mean, like, what's the update?
Like, what's up?
Gio's been really good. Clint's in, whatever. Should we trade Clint Frazier for Ryu? Why would the Dodgers trade Ryu?
Good trade for the Dodgers.
I don't know if that was serious or not.
Smart.
Which team is the worst announcers in all of baseball? This is good. Like you heard a Pirates game that you thought was brutal, right?
I was shook. I couldn't believe it. Maybe it was just a bad day. It was almost unbelievable. It sounded like the microphone had fallen out of the stands and landed in an old man's lap who hadn't watched baseball in the past 20 years, and he was like, "I don't get the shift." And you're like, what? Who are you even talking to right now? Do you know the mic is on? So maybe that was a bad example. I don't know, Jim. Who you've been seeing who you don't like or do like?
The Royals had a brutal crew
a
while ago, but I don't really listen to enough. Jeff Solomon had your perfect answer. We lean Yankees.
We lean Yanks.
I like
be
that.
honest.
Who's your favorite baseball announcer? Yanks excluded. My answer pisses everyone off.
Joe Buck.
Joe Buck's my favorite national announcer.
Does it have to be national? Was that said?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what. I heard Gary Thorne from the other room the other day, and I was like, Gary Thorne's.
He doesn't do national anymore.
No, that's why I asked about the whole national.
Gary Thorne's awesome.
Yeah. Gary Thorne's really good.
Yeah.
One of the more recognizable voices, having a good time. GT.
Everyone in Pittsburgh thinks they're so good. Oh, thinks the Pirates are so good. I thought they were talking about, everyone in Pittsburgh just thinks they're the shit. Themselves, personally.
Hawk Harrelson.
What do you think about the Yanks' loss yesterday? Wow. We did that.
Be frank.
All right, we got 30 seconds on the clock for 1 or 2 more questions, and then we're out of here. We got to record Talkin Yanks sharp stats coming up. Okay. I got into an argument with someone on Twitter about the Dodgers trading Jock Peterson. Why would the Dodgers trade anyone, Jake?
They have a lot of outfielders,
but
if they want to trade.
Yeah, but
teams always trade by the deadline. You know that.
But good teams trade prospects to get MLB players.
Right.
So I don't get why they do that.
But I mean, they've got to juggle.
Yeah.
With Pollock back.
Verdugi,
Peterson, Bellinger. That's 4.
Do you think the Dodgers will get Mad Bum, Jake? And thank you, Jonathan Garcia. We appreciate that.
Thanks, JG. No.
I don't think they'll get Mad Bum either. Do you think he'll be traded?
The Dodgers?
Mad Bum to the Dodgers?
That's what you just asked me.
Oh,
Do you think he gets traded to the Yankees?
that was the question. Do you think the
No.
Yanks get Mad Bum?
No.
Do you think he moves to like the Twins or something?
He
Pirates?
should.
Or I mean Braves maybe?
He should, but there's also a world where he doesn't. I don't know.
I think he's going to go for way cheaper than anyone expects. I think the Giants aren't in the game. Like, they traded Kutch to the Yankees last year, so that's a trade. They've done a couple moves, but they've kind of been, like, behind the curve on baseball. They signed all those free agents when no one else was. I think they're going to try and, like, present Bumgarner to the trade market, expecting that every GM's gonna like offer something nice or like, and everyone's gonna offer nothing. I think they're gonna be very underwhelmed with what the initial offers
They
are.
might just not. They might not do it.
And
that's where teams trading for Homer Bailey and Andrew Kashner before the trade deadline has me worried that there's going to be no pitching available.
Yeah. Cool. All right, that's the end of this show. We'll see you tomorrow morning, John Boy Jake Radio. Actually, it might be streamed on John Boy Jake Radio YouTube channel, so go subscribe to that if you have not.